All right, welcome in to what has to be, of all the 3 videos that we have done today, this one, the 3rd attempt, is going to be the best one. I can feel it.
We would show you outtakes from the last one we did, but we didn't hit the record button.
Right. So,
And that was the best one we've ever done.
right. That's a shame. It's a shame you didn't push that record button. But that's okay. We'll try and make up for it with this one. We've got sound. Test. And
Red light.
we got a red light, so we are good this time.
Yeah.
Let's talk something that's near and dear to our hearts, Russell. Let's get personal.
B chassis.
Love it.
Sentra. Sunny.
I have to say, I'm a big fan of the Sentra. It's been around for a long time. I can't think of an ugly Sentra.
No.
Personal favorite is a B13 SER red. It's just perfection. And I've said it before, not that you guys have heard this, but in the earlier 2 videos we tried to make, I said that it was the poor man's M3.
Yeah.
Right? In appearance, it looks like an old BMW to me, a 320i.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. I like that body style. I think the SER in that chassis, that year is rad.
Yeah. They could still make that now, and I think it would still sell.
Oh, guaranteed. How many of y'all would snag one? It's going to probably cost you.
Yeah.
They're going to put a lot of today technology in it, like occupant sensors,
Airbags.
all sorts of stuff that's just going to weigh you down, weigh your wallet.
It will not have passive restraints, though.
No.
Those are analog. You have to put your own seatbelt.
Yes.
All right, let's get into these parts, Russell.
Yeah, so
Tell me about them.
I have B16. Some of y'all might know that. 2010, 171,000 miles, Tom.
Really?
Tom was going to ask me. It was on the tip of his lippy lips.
But you never know it from looking at your car, because I parked behind you today, off lot, of course.
Yeah.
And I pulled up behind you, and I was like, man, that rear bumper is shiny. Did you wax that thing recently or get it detailed?
No.
Did you wash it?
It hasn't been washed in a little bit.
Man, it looks good.
Yeah. One of the things, I mean, obviously 171,000 miles, things get worn out. My car's a non-spec V, so it has the automatic / CVT transmission. I know half of y'all are going, oh my God.
But hey, if it's lasted this long,
Yeah.
What you say it was again?
2010.
So 14 years on that CVT, no issues.
Yeah. Mine is, I mean, other than kind of typical wear and tear, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the little silver landing strip here is all like scratched up and missing some paint, and it's kind of faded on the top from, where somebody's hand's been touching it, probably getting lotion and oil all in it. But if you have a CVT car, I mean, these are available. They're not cheap. I'll say that. Let's jump into the sound system. Car's got a Fosgate sound system in it that rocks.
Nice.
It's awesome. But I ordered in all of the speakers for my car, every single one of them, and because they're worn out. They're more wore out than the car is. So whoever owned it before me jammed out. I like to jam out. I can barely hear anymore.
If you want to adjust the volume, do you have controls on the steering wheel, or do you have to actually take your hands off the steering?
I have to remove both hands and
Really?
double hander. Yeah. It's just
Well, that's just how they did it back then.
it's a old school nav. I think that's probably my favorite thing about the whole car is that the nav is like
Does it talk at all?
retro looking.
Does it tell you when to make turns?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the voice like?
I can't remember. I've only used it once. I did it just to see if it'd work. It has like the SD card slot on the dash, and it's old and outdated. Like you would not believe. I mean, you probably would.
How big is it? Is it just like a regular SD card?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were going to Yelm to one of my kids' friends' houses to a birthday party, and where they lived was sort of like a new extension of a road, and like it wasn't even on the map, and we were like, where are we going? And it wasn't very much help.
Can you get a new SD card for that?
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm not that worried.
you've got your phone, yeah.
And then another thing I got is the fog lamp trim for the fog lights on the front bumper.
Now, why are you replacing those? Are yours missing or something?
They're faded.
Oh, okay.
They look like garbage. They're very chalky.
Now, when you swap these parts out, are you going to save the old ones, or are you just going to toss them?
Probably toss them.
Oh, okay. Good, you're not a pack rat like me.
Yeah, so I also have, I've got headlights and taillights for it, because the headlights and taillights the taillights is weird. It's like they've got like these like weird cracks in them, like somebody bumped it just enough, but it didn't break through the outer layer. You can't feel it, but you can see it.
Is it like fine cracks? I think that's just age. No, there's like big cracks.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a lens and a lens in there, and somehow the inner lens, it's probably not as strong as the exterior.
I'll bet you because of that exterior lens, it magnifies the sunlight onto the lens that's in there. Cooked it.
Yeah, I think moisture's gotten in there too, and it's like pitted out some of the spots down in the bottom. They don't look terrible, but I'm gonna make that thing look rad.
It's cherry, as we used to say back in the day.
Resto project, you guys. So stay tuned, because we're gonna talk about that some more in the future.
Oh, good.
Let's go back in time.
Yes.
B15. What you got?
I got some B15 SER Spec V parts here for you. Let's start off with emblems. This one is still sealed in its factory package, so I'm not going to rip it open and tear the bag. But this is the trunk-mounted SER badge. Got them in stock.
Thing's huge.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. I would, if I had a Sentra, I'd stick it on my toolbox. Yeah. Smaller one here. I don't know how well you can see it. I believe this one's for the fender.
Yeah.
And the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Which I just broke. Kidding. The Spec V badge. Yeah. Or decal, transfer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And we've had these in stock for a while. Because I think we may have talked about Spec V SERs a while back, and I got super excited. Looked to see what was available.
Yeah, I think for some reason I feel like that is the same exact font that they used on the S15 decals for the not the Spec R, but something. Anyway, there's a decal for the S15s I feel like are, something similar to that.
And you know what's funny is I looked up these part numbers in the US catalog and the Japanese catalog. They didn't use these on anything else, just at like 2001 to 2003 SER Sentras. And they're still making them.
Yeah. Okay.
But here's something they don't make any.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. They must have made an awful lot at one time.
Yeah, they got a stockpile.
How about this? Upper mesh grill. SER Spec V. One of one. Actually, if you want to, you can buy one on eBay that's broken right here for $190.
Yeah, me and Tom were looking at this off camera, and the way that they mounted the emblem and this little top retainer bracket piece, they just like melted it.
Yeah, they've taken like a soldering gun and just melted it.
It's funny because it's not even pretty. They just like
right
did it. And I think it was like a harebrained idea, and it worked. And we got the one that was the test mule.
And then the lower mesh grill. And we checked these out with magnets. They are steel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising, but maybe the aluminum was too flimsy for high speed.
Maybe. Who remembers the B15 SER advertisements back in the day from the Nissan North America marketing team? Killed it. Same with the Frontier. Same with, I think, everything back in the day. Xterra.
You talking about like print advertising?
Both print and commercials. I don't know about a commercial for the Spec V or the SER, but the old, that era.
Yeah, really good job. I do remember the brochure. I'm a big fan of looking up, whatever model brochure promo picture on Google.
Yeah.
And they knew what they were doing back then as far as marketing these cars.
Yeah, I think that it's marketing for automobiles sort of changed. It's almost like the kind of they lost a sense of like that cult following of like enthusiast and started just trying to like, I don't know, it's like it got watered down.
Or is it that we're not the market for them anymore?
Let us know. I know we got a lot of young bucks on here.
Yeah, do you guys like the new Nissan ads? How about that new Frontier ad where the guy's just driving up a dusty road? Or when he's like driving past those cyclists on that mountain road and it says Frontier wins. Because he passed some guys on bikes.
But I remember when the Frontiers first came out, and the commercials for them, I was still in high school. It's just a Frontier just like plowing through mud and water, and it's like a Baja truck, you know. I was just like, yes, I want one of those. And the Xterra is sort of the same thing. I think, yeah, if you got to get people hooked right then and there.
And also like placement.
Yeah.
Like I went through, I binge watched Baywatch.
Of course you did.
And they had some Frontier quad cab Frontiers.
Yeah.
In that show. And it was cool to see them come along the beach, bright yellow, Baywatch logo. Made me want one.
I'm gonna have to check that out because I watched Baywatch back in the day. I just don't remember.
It's now in high def.
All I know is David Hasselhoff,
Pamela Anderson.
Just
a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I can't name any right now. Okay, so talking about this, do you want to go through all these facts and figures, Russell?
Yeah, run through them. I found them very interesting.
Okay, so the 2002 Sentra SER and Spec V came with their own bumpers, the mesh grills, fog lights, a rear spoiler, and stainless exhaust tips. Now, if you went with the SER Spec V, you also got a tuned exhaust, firmer struts, and a strut tower brace. And with that, the exhaust made the big difference, according to what I saw. 175 horsepower, 180 foot-pounds of torque, with a 6-speed transmission with limited slip discs. That was good for 7.1 seconds, 0 to 60 time, which is still good. It's fine by today's standards, I would say.
Yeah.
Quarter mile was done in 15 and a half seconds, reaching a speed of 90 miles an hour. This is the fact that we talked about this in an earlier video today. So the price for the SER Spec V in 2002 was $17,539.
It's crazy.
Now, when you adjust it for inflation, that is $30,568. Right? That's $10 more than a base 2024 Sentra today, or almost 2 brand new 2024 Versas.
Yeah, get you some Versas. I think that if they offered that car today, you know, a current model for $30,000, that would be like the steal of the century. Okay. Because I feel like if they actually made a Spec B Sentra right now, I'd be willing to bet it'd be $45,000-$50,000.
Yeah, and
because there's a whole lot of new technology in the current models versus that, obviously. Because when you adjust for inflation, it doesn't adjust for technology.
Right. Yeah, it would probably be way more. Although they managed to get the new Z out for just over $40,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So who knows?
Yeah, if you didn't check out that Z video last week, go check it out. I did a Z Sport video.
Yeah, and what was that one you took? What color was that one? Burgundy?
It was like a dark. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the color right now.
And that one's since sold.
Oh yeah, it was here for 2 days.
Yeah,
gone. I'm glad I got to take it and drive it for a night. So whoever bought that car, if you're watching our video, cool.
Thank you.
Now you got a couple more things here.
Yeah,
hard to find. Sometimes
these right here, we get them. We usually get these in batches of but they would ship us 50.
Yeah,
and we would sell out of them.
Box.
Now we're getting like 5, 6, 7 a week, so we can't get them in fast enough. We got 4 left, so press pause, order this up, 11128, M as in Mary, D as in David, P as in Paul, 01. We got 4 left. We will get more, but they're not shipping them out as they used to.
Yeah, they cause some bottlenecks.
Same story on these. These are, we talk about these, once every 60 days.
Yeah.
Just because I think people forget about them, maybe. Whenever we talk about them, they sell. But these are awesome. Made in the USA. Can't beat them. Great price. We got 4 sets left. We can get more. But, stop what you're doing and order it now. And you want to get them in the next week.
Yeah, these are cheap enough to keep in your toolbox for the track in case something happens.
All right, and I think finally we got an announcement
Yes.
for the Godzilla Hot Wheels R32 GTR. The randomizer, which was not an inexpensive tool for us to get.
No.
We use AI to pick our winners.
Yeah, what it does, just really quick, I don't mean
It
does stuff.
No, I'm actually curious to know.
The AI looks at your
Retinas?
It looks at your internet history.
Ooh.
So, all right, good.
Okay. So the winner of the Hot Wheels, get in touch, please. If your name is Papa Jin 68, Papa Jin with a J.
Papa Jen will reach out to you.
I hope so, because if not, it's going back in my box of Hot Wheels.
That's right. Parts at Nissan Parts CC will get you a direct line of contact with Timothy.
Yes. And if you happen to be a What the Truck Wednesday viewer and you just happen to be here on this Friday and you won those Nismo spots, you have until Wednesday, which,
yeah.
How many days is that? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You got 5 days. You got 5 days to claim your prize or you're done. You've disqualified yourself. And then we're just going to announce a new winner.
Yeah, we're going to start all over. Or maybe we'll make a new video, new contest, new everything.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
We'll go down that road when we have to. We hope we don't have to.
Right. Claim your prize. Papa Jin 68, you won the Hot Wheels.
Yep.
And the other guy was Stephen D.
Stephen D.
Some random numbers. Reach out to me and we can get you your lights. And that contest was open to anybody worldwide.
Yeah.
As was this one.
Right. Right. It's warm outside, guys. We're ready to start the weekend. You do the same.
Come back and see us. Enjoy your weekend.
Later.